all say things to our friends that we don't mean, and then we try to take them back. My substitute teacher told me one day that we needed to take out a piece of paper, so we did. She said, I'm going to teach you all a life lesson with this piece of paper. Then she told us to crumble it up, throw it in the floor, and stomp on it. Then she said, try to straighten this piece of paper out. We all tried, but it didn't work. She then said, the paper that has these wrinkles in it, they're not going to go away. It's like the things we say to our friends, they're not going to go away. They're always going to be there. Ephesians 4:29 says, do not let any unwholesome talk come from your mouth, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. We all could be spreading the words about Jesus Christ, but instead we decided to use words of the wicked. The third of the 10 Commandments tells us, you shall not misuse the name of the Lord your God, for the Lord will not hold guiltless who misuses his name. Someone very close to me has been bullied for weeks. She got threw in the bus seat and hit in the face in front of a little boy, and then the bullier goes around spreading words about her, and she comes home crying every night because all the words are tearing her down. Your words have power too. They can make or break a person. If we use words of the wicked, we're going to hurt somebody. We can change those words around to be positive and make a person stay instead. God's words are good. There is no shortage of people who would rather use their words to destroy. They have no particular reason to use their words for good. How we choose to use our words is our decision. Would we rather use our words to bring good into people's life or break people down? In many cases, we may not even be aware of the damage we are causing. We think it is innocent fun, but the consequences are not so good, and it definitely is not fun for the people receiving these hurtful words. We destroy people by gossiping, insulting, and always being negative towards them, while the Bible tells us to build each other up. Romans 12:17 through 18 also tells us, repay no evil for evil, but give thought to do what is honorable in the sight of all. If all possible, so far as it depends on you, peaceably with all. To me, this means if someone shows you evil, don't show it back. We all have opinions about things, but why should we judge other people? People have wrongs and they have rights. Nobody is perfect. We all say things we don't mean and try our hardest to take them back. But we can't change our anger with someone into something more positive. King David wrote in Psalms 39:1, I said, I will heed to my ways that I sin with my tongue. I will keep my mouth with a bridle, while the wicked is before me. Even though our tongue is the strongest muscle in our body, we still have the decision to control what our words are. Don't spread what you hear about other people because it might not be true. And it might cause self-harm, and they might cause self-harm to themselves or someone else. Before you say something, think to yourself, would I want somebody to say that about me, or would I want them to tell that? If not, then you probably shouldn't say it, period. Your victim could act like they are okay, but in reality they're not. You could have said something that will harm them for the rest of their life. For example, calling someone fat. That could hurt someone and maybe even cause them to develop an eating disorder. Some have been harmed enough to starve themselves to death. Just one word can change a person's life. So if it's negative, then keep it to yourself so you don't harm someone else. Use your tongue to spread the words about God, not for spreading rumors. God wants us to always think positive. James writes about taming your tongue in chapter 3. When we put bits into the mouth of horses to make them obey us, we can turn the whole animal. Or take ships as an example. Although they are so large and are driven by strong winds, they are steered by a small rudder wherever the pilot wants to go. Likewise, the tongue is a small part of the body, but it has great boasts. Consider what a great forest is set on fire by a small spark. The tongue also is a fire a world of evil among the parts of the body. With the tongue we praise our Father, but we also curse human beings, who have been made in God's likeness. Out of the same mouth come praise and blessing. My brothers and sisters, this should not be. Can both fresh water and salt water flow from the same spring? My brothers and sisters, can a fig tree bear olives and a grapevine bear figs? Neither can a salt spring produce fresh water. So let's use our words for God. The next time you ever want to say something, think to yourself, what if I got told that? Would it hurt me or make me cause self-harm? Change your words to build others up instead of for words of destruction.